What's going on, everybody? It is Tyler Gates, aka TAG Live 205, and I'm back with another video entitled Every NBA Team's Most Untouchable Player in Off-Season Trades, man. This article was written by Zach Buckley. Please like this video. You already know what I'm about to ask for. Just like it up, and let's get into it, man. The Atlanta Hawks, Jalen Johnson, absolutely. Okay. You see how he has progressed this year compared to his first 2 years, which you would like to forget. But Jalen Johnson, in my opinion, was the most improved player this year. Why not? Why not build around him? See what you can give to Trae Young. You have the number one pick, Alex Sarr and Jalen Johnson as a backcourt. Who's defending that? Obviously, Jason Tatum for the Boston Celtics. If it doesn't work out this year, might want to shop Jaylen Brown. Might want to try to break up the tandem just to see what Jason Tatum can do by himself. If not, run it back one more time. Just build around them correctly now. Brooklyn Nets, Noah Clowney, I would have to disagree with this a little bit because you see how Dariq Whitehead improved during the G League. I mean, actually, I flipped my decision. I agree with this because Noah Clowney, he can be the Nick Claxton replacement. You talk about defense. I think one game he had 7 blocks. So Noah Clowney is he's him. He really is. And I feel like you can build a perfect front court around him and possibly a Darren Sharp. Hey, Brandon Miller. Disagree to agree on this one. LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller, I think. You should put LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller. You're building around them. Mark Williams, I don't think is your franchise center. You could look to draft Donovan Clingan with the 6th pick if he's there. Good that you have a pick ahead of Portland because Portland's definitely going to try to look to do that. Kobe White, absolutely. You want to talk about a player that just broke out this season. 19, 5, and 6, I believe he had. Amazing skills. Why not go into a little reboot with him as your front and center? Evan Mobley for the Cavs. They might try to look to trade either Mobley or Allen. I've been hearing rumors about them splitting up the duo, so we'll have to see what goes on here. They don't get past the second round with the Celtics, which is not looking good right now. We'll have to see what we're going to do. Donovan Mitchell might even leave, so Cleveland might be in a hole. Luka Doncic, absolutely. Luka Doncic is that guy. Just like Trae Young, I believe that they're both that guy. Obvious choice. Nothing else to say. Another obvious choice right here. Nikola Jokic, 3-time MVP. Obvious choice, right? You even have to say Jamal Murray because Jamal Murray's a part of, I feel like him and Jokic you keep. Everybody else you could probably trade away, right? But if it's for Tatum, you're giving it Murray probably. Cade Cunningham, absolutely. I've been hearing about Jaden Ivey probably getting traded now. You drafted Killian Hayes in 2020 and drafted Jaden Ivey in 2022. So it's 3 seasons with Cade Cunningham and 2 guards you tried to place beside him, and it hasn't worked. So what's the next best option, right? Stephon Castle? We'll have to see. Stephen Curry, obvious choice here. Hall of Famer, one of the greatest shooters of all time, if not the greatest shooter of all time. You want to try to build more around him as his window is probably closing soon. It's closing really fast. Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, what are we going to do, right? Kuminga, could he get traded? Possibly to the Hawks or the Nets, right? For Mikal Bridges or a Trae Young? Or DeJounte Murray, possibly. We can see. Alperen Şengün, I feel as if he's not the only untouchable on the team. Ahmed Thompson should definitely be another untouchable. Everybody else should be up for grabs. I always was a Jalen Green fan. I thought Jalen Green was always the franchise player, but I guess it's Şengün now, which makes it a little bit more interesting, right? Even Jabari Smith. Tyrese Halliburton, obvious. You gave him over $200+ million to be your franchise guy, trying to revive the franchise. Ever since Paul George left, he had Victor Oladipo there to start 2 seasons. So the Pacers, they're built great. They just, as of last night, they're in a hole against the Knicks. So we're gonna see what they can do to get back on track and not go down.